I mean, there should be an ethical check on politicians. I've been calling for the last 5 years for a truth oath. They have to tell the truth. The ethical code that parliamentarians are supposed to follow has to be given some teeth. And if they break it, they get sacked. Johnson would never have got higher up than, well, he'd never been allowed into Britain. He should never have been given citizenship. You know, he's an American in the way he thinks. He's an unethical American. They think simply for themselves and their own ego and self-advancement. Unlike the ethical Americans like Roosevelt and that whole tradition that care about other people, Thoreau and so on, the American genuine intellectuals. Johnson is of the other variety. And Dominic Cummings the same. But anyway, okay, so my book on ethics will provide a calculus, even for people like that, to work out what they should be doing. I think if Johnson got this hand on the book, he'd resign the next day. It will be published in the next month or so. So that's what I've been up to. That's my week. It's been busy, and I'm in service to the planet. I'm a kind of planetary healer here, which all philosophers ought to be. So please join the work. Get involved with the Institute. Get involved with the World Intellectual Forum. Sign our pledge. Read our values, statement of values, and get in touch. And if you are a historian, contemporary historian interested in the history of the last post-war period, then, and want to get involved with the International Historical Commission of Inquiry into 9/11, then email me and we can talk. And if you have evidence or information about it, I'd be very interested to interview you. Right, I'm going to finish with a poem, because that's my other form of communication, as well as music. I also like poetry, and I've written over 1,000 poems, I think all intellectuals should also write poetry. Love is a silken thread that binds, invisibly, the arterial airy walkways where souls go at night and meet in the dark, secret spaces of curly blankness, filled with a myriad of glittering stars. Light is a silken cord which binds souls in the web of becoming, that turn us, tossing on a top in an endless surfeit of sighs, and the eyes of the glosses of the lips, and the half-feared rush that darts as a fishlet into the oceans of being, onward, outfaring, seawards. Love is the call of the oceans, and the button that's pressed and cascades, and the rhythms of lateness and finishing, and the threads that gambol and pirouette and bubble as spray as they fall. Love is the spray that comes as we fall and we charge down, thunder, and the shock of the newness of wetness, and the sky falling. This wave, as it turns, has us enthralled at the court of the Queen, as she spells out our name with her surf. And the hearing contains its form as an ear, and a focused listening that lives over and over to spell out an ending, but it's always giving over, as a gospel spins into itself that same old new mystery that sparkles inside everything. The onwards prayer of the pilgrims, the ever-beckoning journey of the tide tugging at the chest, pulling as the queen with the myriad tears shames us into forgiveness and forgiving. From such fragments, poets come later and make poems as if to foretell all our onward days. Now it's changed into connection, something real and assertive, a code of afterseeing, a saviour of definite being, a flower perhaps still daring to go on and attempt the old secret, to spell love in the skies, that rhymes with above, that sees from the stratosphere, and that spells out surprise. Now it cannot be ended. The heart's fragments were sundered, but now can only be joined and reblended. Though lost thoughts are sundered as the shooting stars of night astound us, the story goes onward. Surround us with something so precious that many days are needed to count up these glories. Give thanks for our stories, thinkings, sharings, gloamings, glowings, and praise for your breathing and beating within us, around us, beneath us, behind and before us. You bear us, you life us, you birth us and kill us, you heal and renew us, you hold us and scold us, you mother and father us, live us, return us, your poet children, surround us, deep as the dark that you make us, you love us, and we get lost in your darkness, set down in your soft inky blackness, for that soft golden light, that silken thread that binds us invisibly, it has found us